Welcome to 1.21. This is the first vehicle you will get, so it's not that bad of a vehicle. You can put measurements on it and lift kit and upgrade tires to go faster off-road. Fast vehicle. So the Charger or the Bullhorn is the fastest car in the whole game. Goes top speed 140. You can put lift kit on, you can put big tires on, like a monster truck, but and a mezzanine. You can see I've already a mezzanine on this, and yeah. The 1990 Dodge Ram 3500. It's designed from movie Twister, so most likely have the door in the back, but they are going to bring that back at 1.22. So yeah, not a it's a good vehicle. You can put lift kit, new tires, mezzanine. So yeah, here we have the dog house. This is my special own, I would call it a custom vehicle mine. So if you're like me and photograph rails, this is the best choice of yours. Has a turret on top, has flat. We have the probe truck or Vortex 2. This probe truck is a best vehicle choice if you're a probe dropper, so you can fit 4 probes. It's a 2017 Falcon and it's a pickup truck. It's pretty good off-road. You can upgrade it like big tires and lift kit. And we have the Scouts. It's from the Storm Chasers channel, and it's pretty okay. Total it's around 4,500, but with the camo on it costs a little more. But total probes 4, and as a measurement, one is Tiv 1. Tiv 1 is a decent sized vehicle, but it can be a little better. But yeah, this is my first intercept vehicle I ever got, but I would say it's not bad, but it does go a little slow, or maybe they upgraded it, but we will see. It's around 100k. Top threshold hold up to 175 miles per hour winds, so you can go in a tornado with this. Next one we have the Dominator. This is what I call the red shoe, my favorite one of all of them. I use this thing all the time. You will see me a lot with this driving. It's because I like it, because I like the red shoe. I hope the 2008 is coming because I like the thing. Alright, this is like for fast deploying. It can deploy really fast probes, capacity of 3 probes or 2 probes. And yeah. Dominator 2. Dominator 2 is a real vehicle in real life as well, like Dom 1 and Tiv 1 and everything. That's a real vehicle. This thing costs a little more, but it's good price. You can open the doors. It has spikes, so when you deploy the vehicle, the spikes go in. Threshold is 190. Next one we have Dominator 3. Dominator 3 is a real type vehicle. It has a lot of things. Has been actually in a tornado once, I believe. And yeah, this thing has spikes as well. Yeah, here it is, these spikes. Has like Bugatti, or no, not Bugatti, Lamborghini door. And yeah, this threshold is 210, so this is a beast of a monster. This is the Tiv 2. Tiv 2 is a real vehicle. It has been designed a lot, so it's not like the real one you see in real life. But this Tiv is a good one. Price is alright, because it's really like standing on wins. threshold on this is like, I think 235 or yeah, 235 miles per hour. Here we have Dow Free. Dow Free is an old Dow, and it stands for Doppler on wheels. So a little radar has, so you can deploy, and you don't need to deploy, but you can. Dow 6. Dow 6 is a little better than Dow 3, and it has a bigger range, and it has 1 or 2 probe capacity on this thing. So that goes 100, and yeah, it's a good one. But the downside on it, doesn't have any brakes almost, and the acceleration is like poor on this thing. But yeah, you have to mind, it's a truck. It's not actually a car. Have the brush truck. Brush truck is a fire truck, and you can drive a long time with this thing. It drives pretty fast, but you cannot put magnet or upgrade it. So yeah. Next we have the ambulance or the EMS. So with this thing you can drive around, has sirens. Please don't turn this on because it's so loud, so my ear holes might explode on it, but you can drive pretty fast. It doesn't have a pretty good use, but yeah, it's a fun vehicle. Fire truck. This thing is a little broken for some reason. I spawned it like that, so I cannot fix it. I did it 2 times and didn't let me fix, so yeah. It's a good vehicle. It doesn't go that fast. So game passes. So is this Robux account? Then we have the game pass section. Custom vehicle color is like to custom all your vehicles and then your favorite color. It's 50 Robux, so it's a good price for it. Now we have Skywarn Spotter. Skywarn Spotter is a pretty good use. If you buy that, you can select tornado, like hail size, and how big the hail is, and that will show up in your radar section. So it will pop up. And yeah, so the next one is Starter Pack. Starter Pack gives you 10k and then 1997. Oh, let me show that. Here it is. This is my first vehicle I ever used, so it's a good one. Decent price on it and everything. We will check the price on all vehicles. And yeah, let's get to the next game pass. Game pass is chainsaw. This chainsaw, you can cut down trees with it and everything and make money. Next one is double income. This is the best game pass to get. Even the infinite fuel game pass. These two are the W game passes. You have to buy it first. So double income, you get more money and everything. Infinite fuel, yeah, then you don't have to stop every time at the gas station. EMS is a great game pass. You can make money from healing people when the tornado hits a town. Yeah, so you have to go to the car icon, then EMS. Then you have the EMS. You can select different states and everything. So yeah. Alright, let's get to the next game pass. Next game pass is the drone game pass. The drone game pass is a pretty good game pass for like photographers and everything. I use this most likely for everything. Like you can fly around and everything. It's easy controls, but costs a lot though, sadly. But yeah, it's a great thing. But why the price? Alright, the National Weather Service Game Pass. The National Weather Service is all the way in Hazleton. But I can say it's a great game pass, but you can rate damages and everything. So the price can be a little low because you cannot do that much, but You can mess with the radar and everything and warnings with it, but you have to be in the National Weather Service and yeah. Alright, now jobs. How do we select jobs? So the next one, we go this man or player icon. And we have two icons. We have the convoy icon and the jobs icon. We'll go for the jobs icon. So the jobs icon, we can select civilian storm chaser, NWS means National Weather Service, or next one is the car prices. So like the first one I said, this one is 19k. The next one is a pretty good vehicle. You have these selections like the doghouse and everything else. It costs a lot, so yeah. It's 24,000. Not bad for the decent price. Then we have the fastest vehicle. We have 1 probe capacity, and it's a pretty good vehicle. Not gonna lie, goes pretty fast. The downside on it, it's bugged in rain. So if it's raining, don't drive it because it will get airborne. 41,500 for this thing. Next one, we have the Prius. It has, I would say, it's pretty good in acceleration. It has a decent price, so yeah, it's not bad though. Then we have the Samu. I don't know what the real name is, but yeah, its top speed is 110. Real fine, 13k. And we have my vehicle, my first one is 7,500, so it's not bad for this one. Now we're getting to the pricey vehicles, like the big things. This thing is almost 30k. It's not bad though. So next one, there's an all pickup truck, and it's for 27,000. Next one, we have the Kia. You can have the Grizzly. It will cost more. You see, this is 25,490. Not bad. This thing is covered, so I can see. Then we have 14,000 brown. So we have Oli from Oli Blue, 20,000 Wheelstone question. 22k, 14k for the normal size vehicle. Then we have the 14,500 vehicle here, Navara from 1991, and here I have the Scout. It's for 19,300, so it's not bad. So alright, now intercept vehicles. These are pretty much priced. That makes sense. So this thing is Tiv 1 is 100,000. You can see wind threshold. Here we have the driving threshold, and here we have the deployment threshold. How fast it deploys, fuel capacity, fuel economy, acceleration of road, and speed. Like in 1.19, this was like 95, and now it's 100. So takes diesel, rear wheel drive, 4 seats, 2 probe capacity, and yeah, it's not bad. Next one, my special vehicle, Dominator 1, or Red Shoe. The Red Shoe wind speeds 140, wheels, and 170 deployment. Deployment speed is 4 seconds. Fuel capacity 26. Fuel economy is 90. Acceleration is 400, so not bad. Off-road 65. Not bad. Speed 155. That can bump a little more, but yeah. It's a all-wheel drive. So it's 4-wheel, I think. Yeah, all-wheel is 4-wheel drive. Gasoline, fuel type. Then we have 4 seats, 2 probe capacity, and we have different versions of it as well, like 2013, 2014, and yeah, and so on. Next one, we have Dominator 2. Dominator 2 is a little better. You have different versions again, but decent. It has the normal default is 150k, so that's a little, but like, as wheel threshold is 145. Deployment threshold is 190, so not bad. Deployment speed is a little higher, it's 9. Fuel capacity 31. Income economy, I don't know how to say a word, but 13. Acceleration 450, so not bad. Off-road 60, speed 110. All-wheel drive, so it's 4-wheel drive, like all four. So it's a 4x4. So fuel type is gasoline. 4 seats, 2 capacity, pro capacity. Then you have different versions again. Next one, Dominator 3. Dominator 3 is price is 250k. Not bad for like everything else. Wind resistance is 155 on wheels. Deployment is 2010 to 10. Not bad. Deployment speed is 7. Is a little better than Dom 2, but yeah. Fuel capacity 35. Fuel economy 16. Acceleration 400, so it's the same. Off-road 65. That has to be like 70 because Dominator 1 is like the same thing. Then we have speed 110. 4-wheel drive, so it's all-wheel drive. It's all-wheel drive. Fuel type diesel. 5 seats, 2 pro capacity, and again we have the old version and a default version. Next one, TIV. TIV 2 is pretty OP. Strongest vehicle, winter resistance. On wheels is 155. That makes like, needs to be like 160 because of the vehicle, but it's fine. Deployment is 235. Sometimes it can bug. So yeah. Deployment speed is 27 or 27. Fuel capacity 92. Fuel income 8. Acceleration 625. Off-road 700. No. It's 75. Speed, that has to be like 115, but it's fine. 110. Again, it's all-wheel drive, diesel, 4 seats, 2 capacity. Here we have different versions. This is the newest version, and yeah, you have to look out. This thing has a little down on threshold, but it's fine. Next one we have Dow. This price is 500,000. So it's a pretty weird price, but yeah, it's so old, so it's a Dow. But this confuses me. So the deployment on wheels it's 120. Oh no, this is true. 120 is the not deployment. Deployment is 105. This thing can be like an intercept vehicle if you wanted to, but it has to be green TPS. Deployment speed is 120, 112. I mean, fuel capacity 60. Fuel economy 5. Acceleration 300, so it's pretty slow. Off-road 50. Speed 95. Rear-wheel drive, diesel, 3 seats, 0 pro capacity, no in the log. Next one, Dow 6. Dow 6 has 750,000. So yeah, this thing is pretty much expensive. Rear-wheel drive, diesel, 3 seats, 2 pro capacity. Net. Wind resistant 120 like the other one. 105. Deployment speed is a little high, 141. Fuel capacity 100. Fuel income 9. Acceleration. Oh, this acceleration is so bad it doesn't go for like 10 seconds. so 350. Off-road 55. Speed 100, so it's fine. Alright, this is all the price vehicles almost. CMS is all. So here we have the radar. And the radar has some cool functions and everything. I will go all through of this. So first we have like the measuring. So this is the select, so we can select stuff like background. This is like for a little less performance, I think. But I leave it on so it's, you can see where to go. And leave all other things on. You can see the hell core. So we have, these are like the, most likely you will see this when a Hazelton gets hit or something. So this is debris ball. You'll see this is the rotation. So that's what you want to go to. This is where the rotation starts at on the hook. And look, see this warning box, tornado warning. So this is where the tornado is going. So I have to be not there, but you have to be right there. So I have to get the intercept on it. So here it is, the debris ball is starting. Then we have different radars. We have two radars, one in Hibbing and one in Hibbing, no, not in Hibbing, Hazelton, and one in Hibbing on airport. Then is the base velocity. Velocity is what most likely you need to look at. So if it's like black pixel somewhere, it means the tornado is like about above 200 somewhere, so it can be really strong. And we have white as well. So I have the 0, so we have 0. So now it's gray is 0, that's 0. The back side is top, that's the back side. Front side is this side. So it's like split in half. So if the middle is black, it means front is pretty strong on it. But yeah. Alright, the icons, like we got that one time, we have rotation, this is a spinning thing. TVS icons, this doesn't mean the tornado is EF5. EF5 rating and the rating are only on damage, so if you see like a green TVS, doesn't mean it's EF1. It doesn't mean that, it's on damage. So yeah, we have different wind speeds, so what icon it gets to, but it doesn't mean the tornado itself. So lightning, so you will see this, now there's lightning, so there's where a lot of lightning strikes gets hit and everything. Hail is something that damages your vehicle in the shop, so you have to go all the way to Hazelton. These things you can fix your car up, even on vehicle you don't have any prior. It's a pretty sad one. Then you have gas station icons. This is when you don't have the infinite fuel game pass. You have your gas station, their gas station. Every icon with that is a gas station. Then we have probes. So you can find your probes around the map. That's like a little probe icon, but I cannot do it right now. But yeah, there's a little probe icon. Then we have houses, storm shelters, and player. Player is yourself, so it will be really big. Storm shelters are like in like an Advil, these things. House, you can have your own house. You just click on it, find a house, and then click on the door, and you have your own house. And yeah, that's everything from that part. Now we will get to this part. This part we can find players. Like here we have the days. You can see tornado tracks. Like here's the happen the tornado. You can see 5 rating. Like it's nothing because it has been rated. Path length, death, injuries, or death and injuries. You can see what time. So yeah, not bad though. So we have here we have the thing. So you have to take tornado. Then if you wanna see how big it is, you can just click and drag. You don't have to, you just click, don't hold it, and just click on the other side. And sometimes you have to turn it off how big it is, so you can see how big the tornado was. But don't forget, the center, like that light purple white stuff, is the funnel. The pink stuff is the wind field. Sometimes the color will change for some reason. Here we have probes. The best probe I will recommend to get is the turtle shell or the twist X. Twist X makes the most money, but the health is pretty weak on it, but yeah, it's fine. This thing is the strongest probe, can survive pretty long time for being small probe, but yeah, it's pretty small, doesn't make that much money. You have even the Dorothy makes sounds, so please don't be annoying and just spam it everywhere and makes a lot of sounds. Yeah, you have selector probes, you have different prices. The expensive one is Twist X because it makes most money. But yeah, I recommend this probe. This is the strongest one. If you want like more money, you can have this thing, but it will cost more extra. So yeah, let's get to next one. We have thermals. The thermals are one you wanna watch first. So first you have like the sun icon, and you can see the thermals. I will explain everything, but you can just hover over it, and then it will tell what it all is. And then we have day 2, and the best one is high. Moderate is pretty okay. Autism is one of the worst things. Slight is worst. And you only want to get the high. The high is one of the best things to get. Temperature is like how high will get more fuel for the supercells. Cape, you want a high cape for big NATOs and strong ones. Laps, you want a little high but large hail and everything, and large hail lightning. So yeah, you need a little more. If you get a lot, you will have bigger hail. Pivot is like how fast the tornado will drop. How low will not drop that fast. How high will drop pretty fast. Surface rage is like your rain or your humidity. So how high the levels, the storms will get more aggressive on like the on rain. But yeah, you can't just hover over it and read all of this. Dew point is 70 on this thing, so it's just how high the dew point means more moisture in the air. So how high, more moisture. Free cape is like if you take amount of cape without the first 3 kilometers above ground level. So yeah. Then we have laps. Laps is not that bad, but it's just the same as this laps, but it's different laps. SRH. This is where you want to these. So cape and SRH is one of these things you have to look at. So how high your SRH, how high your cape. If it's like high SRH, cape is a little low. SRH will carry the cape. Then we have the holograph. Most likely when you want to look at is movement and how fast it's moving. So if you have a long big line like this one, and it's longer than the other ones, you will get massive wedges. Like if you have this holograph is like alright, it can produce big NATOs, but TP and VTP, higher VTP and STP will have like a 10 free. 10 frees are like okay, but 10 over 2s are fine. The highest you can go is possible is 14. So if you have a higher STP and VTP, that means your server is W roll, so keep it, or most likely you will get big NATOs. Then this cross you see and this pill, so The cross means like the center. So I have look north. This is north. This is east. This is west. This is south. So the storm is moving southeast. So you have to look on radar where it's coming. So it will spawn something blankly or boon. So yeah. Alright, the dealership. First I get this vehicle because it doesn't have measurement yet, so I can show the wind speeds. So for the suspension, maintenance, and body. So suspension is you can make your vehicle be hideous. Lift kit you can put on it. It will cost more. Shocks, it's like how much suspension you want to have so it doesn't bounce so much. Oh, I accidentally. So you press that button and it will show you how to. So you just drive in Hazleton, drive in, hold R, then you will come on this page. Maintenance is like your body maintenance. You have to from hail damage, flying into hail. And every time you want to go back, there's no back button. I think there is, if there is. Most likely I don't repair my vehicles, so I'm not used to. Body, so you can select different colors. This is where the game pass, from the color game pass. This is Mesonet, so it costs 17,500. So this is pretty expensive, not gonna lie. So yeah, it's a pretty expensive thing. So yeah, sadly yeah. But we have suspension. So suspension I missed some. So how high you do, your off-road speed will go high. So that's everything I know in the maintenance. So we have different tornadoes. Different tornadoes are pretty important to know because some people don't know what tornado they all know about. So the best so we go from the bad nados to the pretty OP nados. So the first one are sidewinders. Sidewinders are the annoying crap nados. So when they sidewind, you know, you have to wait. You cannot intercept those. It's so hard to intercept because they move around so. Then we have the rope nados. Rope nados are like the worst nados and hard to intercept because they're so thin. They are pretty much annoying. So the next one are floaters. Floaters are not that bad, but they're sometimes annoying because at night you don't know how to. Night is horrible in this game. Don't chase any nados, even floaters. Floaters are so annoying. I have so many time failures with floaters. They're not that fun to have. So yeah. So next tornado we have stovepipe tornadoes. Stovepipe tornadoes are not bad. What do is just the movement and wind speeds. They're fine, but they can be dangerous. So next one is wedges. Wedges are pretty OP nados, but you have to look out for wind speeds and how big it gets on velocity. So how big the velocity, how big the nado will be on wind speeds. Next one, oh, this is my special name, what I call those tornadoes. So it's a PVC pipe nados. They are like just a pipe nado, like stove, but a little tiny. That's what I call them. They are not bad, but they're pretty cool. Even like sidewinders, they are pretty cool. Here we have barrels. Barrels. We have a lot of barrels type. We have like a flat can. I know. You know, might be wondering what is a flat can. Yeah, a flat can is like, I will show pictures of this. The flat can is like a can but flat. And I call those nados. You have to look out. You cannot see it on velocity. If you know it's turning a barrel, you have to look at velocity. Velocity will say it's pretty small wind field, but trust, the wind field on the barrel, no, it's pretty massive. I got like 226 on one of the wind fields because I was so far away on the barrel. So yeah, don't like Don't try to intercept it. Be far away, but be in a path, but far away because the wind field is like hella massive. So yeah, you will be like, what hell did it even lift me? I was so far away. Yeah, that's the wind field, but you will not show it in the velocity because yeah, barrels are different types of neighborhoods. And yeah, I don't like those. Most likely go for the wedges. These wedges and barrels are like the best money makers on this thing. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, thanks for watching. Um, bye.